What's up, everybody? Coming to you live with a Digimon replay video. It's going to be me using Omnimon Turbo Blue against Anthony DeSimone playing against Green. I'm here with my co-commentator Santiago.
Oh, hi guys.
And he's here to give us some analytical insight.
Yeah, mostly it's just going to be telling how bad Keith is, but you know, we're going to go from there and see what happens here.
So as you can see, we opened the digital gate.
Opening the digital gate is my favorite thing to do these days, especially when you say like all those YouTube commentators.
Well, I don't have that gumption.
Oh.
So I'm starting the game off, and I start with a Digi-Egg, and I go into a Gabumon, I believe, and I draw one.
Yeah, playing $28 promos, no big deal.
Hey, I'm playing something out here. We're going, I think I Digimon into Gorillamon for one, and then just pass my turn.
Yeah, broken level 4, 1 cost, places pressure, gives your opponent like no mana to play. But we'll see what Anthony does.
He's Digivolving to Tentamon and drawing one for that.
Good card, good inheritable. Oh.
He's going to his Kabuterimon, which is also one.
Oh, yeah, not as good as Gorilla though.
Actually,
like that.
if you actually pay attention to that, there's a misplay here because he Digivolved into that and we didn't move the memory counter.
Oh.
So
I see.
A bit of a misplay there.
So you're at 0?
He should be at 0, yeah. And he's going into Lilymon, which puts me at 1, which really should have put me at 2. So I'm still playing with one memory, even though I should have had 2.
It's alright. We're going with God here. Easy. Oh yeah. Free trades. Let's see what he reveals here.
And it is something that killed me, so probably a Vegemon.
Yeah, Vegemon. Oh, so good. Such a good card.
And then I'm just gonna hard summon a Zudomon for 7, which is gonna let me draw 2 cards. So I'm just trying to dig into my deck, see if I can get to Omnimon quicker.
Was recently told they maxed this card out, and I was like, oh, that's a lot of memory.
I've seen people play it at 2. I like it at 1.
Damn.
I see it when I need it, so
It's pretty good.
1 has never hurt me.
Let's see what he does with, I guess, what, 6 memory at this point?
Yeah, he has 6, so he has a lot of memory to do things to me. If you look in my hand, you can see that I'm playing a few red cards. I have Gaia Force in hand, I believe.
This guy.
Amen.
That metal Tyrannomon that he made? No.
No, I think he goes into Hercules Kabuterimon.
Ah, yes. The one that says like, if they have 2 suspended, gain like 2k.
No, it does piercing. That's as far as I know what it does. And I'm sure it has other effects, but I just saw piercing when I was playing it, and he's just gonna go swing for my security.
Thinking about it, so he decides to swing. Reveal. Great trade.
Omnimon right there
Always
for the reveal.
So good. Free security trades. Too good.
So now I'm in an even much better position now. He's hard summoning Cherrymon there, his blocker, which is
4. He ends up giving you 4, I guess. No, 5.
It's 8, I think. 8 hard cost.
He's 8 a hard cost, but what did he put you at?
I was at 3, so yeah, put me at 5.
Gabumon or Momomon? Gabumon?
Gomamon. The best one in the blue. He gives you a memory on deletion.
Yeah.
As an inheritable.
Gorilla.
Back to Gorilla for 1.
Such a good sequence. So he's a level 5, right, Zudo?
Yeah, Zudo is a level 5.
So he gives you 2 cards, and then he just like can like base you up to 6 pretty fast there. So I guess he draws you into the mega that you need.
Yeah, that was my game plan going to it. So I did on top of him for 2 into Plesiomon. So now I have a 12,000 beat stick.
So good. All the vanillas are so good.
I believe Zudomon's inheritable is if I attack when you have no sources, I think I get a memory back for that.
Does Keith give himself a memory though? That's what I need to know.
I did already.
Oh, it's lit.
So I was paying attention.
So you made up for your memory blunder in the beginning.
Yes.
That's good.
He didn't block it, I don't believe. I think he just took it.
Yeah, I don't know if I would take that. It depends on how much you have.
And then I hard summon my blocker, and I think I put him on 2.
That's a pretty good trade, yeah, because Cherry's not really going to attack, so he kind of places tempo on him, and he's off curve, so he has to spend his whole turn building.
Yeah, it was unfortunate that he lost his Hercules Kabuterimon like that, because now I'm just in a much better position.
But Green doesn't really want to let leave their level 5s on the board though, because it's mega or bust with them, right? Unless they like play jamming routes.
I'm not sure how his build works.
But attacking with the level 5 is reckless because he kind of wants you to trade, and then like if he trades with you, like if he had just made the Kabuterimon and then left the blocker, he would have been in a much spot because you're not obviously going to block the Kraken. What is he?
Right.
We're going to call him Kraken. Yeah.
I know what you're referring to.
Yes. So you won't block Kraken, and you have another turn to build to Mega. So like, I think with the inheritable chain, you could have Mega'd over. He could have Mega'd over the Kraken, and then suspended the other one. And then if he really wants to use the blocker to kill it, he'll do that.
He actually attacked with Cherrymon.
See, so if he was going to attack anyway, that's my point. But that comes with the game. That's experience. Like,
his Cherrymon survived, and then he's hard costing. What's that? Ogremon?
Ogremon, yeah, great card.
Now I'm in a much better position again. I have a Plesiomon, Gorillamon, and a blocker now on the field.
Yeah.
His blocker really can't do anything to me because it's already blocked.
Yeah, exactly. So, yeah, here's a mistake that a lot of newer players will make, is that they want to attack with everything and they want to be really aggressive, but we have the benefit of hindsight, so we'll look back at these videos and say like, okay, he maybe, knowing what we know now, he probably should have just kept his level 5 and then kept the blocker there, so he doesn't really. Yeah, he traded a memory, or he traded a security rather, but is it worth it to him in like the late game?
And I just got 2 memory back because on deletion, Gomamon gave me memory, and then attacking with this because I had no sources, I get another memory back.
Yeah.
So I just plus 2 memory.
Yeah, that's really nice. Keith out here trying to tech red tamers. It does give everything to 1,000.
Yeah,
not just red.
Starter deck tie. If you don't play them, I recommend it. It gives everything. Especially if you're low DP, it gives everything 1,000 DP on your field. And then I end my turn by playing Matt also. So I'm going to start with 3 memory, hopefully, on my turn regardless.
What does Matt do? If you play one trash material?
Yes.
Yeah, and then he just bumps you to 3. What did he play, Palmon?
Yeah. So, no, Togemon.
Oh, Togemon, okay.
Yeah, Togemon. So he's searching anyway regardless either way. He didn't get anything on that.
Yeah, Togemon's weird because Tyrannomon is technically the better one, but at least Togemon can add level 5 or 6. So some people will trade off with that depending on what they want. Decent DB, I guess. Bad spot though to be in because he doesn't really have a lot of tempo to beat the Mega. The Mega's just gonna really just keep pushing his pressure in.
Yeah, like he has Vegemon and a Togemon on the field, and like I'm just free to do whatever I want.
Yeah.
So he's gonna swing with the Vegemon. I think I trade here. I don't remember.
Is Veggie 6 or is he 5?
6.
So he's 5. So you could trade with the blocker, I guess.
Yeah, I decided to trade my blocker.
Yeah, it's not a bad trade considering he has to deal with your pressure, so you can afford to block like that.
Right. I just didn't want. I didn't feel comfortable losing any more security when I didn't need to.
Yeah, that's a good point. And the blocker doesn't really do offensively, so what's the point of having him at that point?
Right. I ended with 3 memory because of the Tamer.
Upamon's so good.
Upamon's good because you draw a card.
Probably one of the best eggs that exist.
Into a Gomamon, so I'm gonna get a memory.
Yeah, get a memory and then draw a card. At level 4 or higher.
Another Gorillamon.
God, the sequence is too good.
Gorillamon is busted. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie to you.
All those level 4 like one Evo costs sequences are really good, especially because Gorilla has the 6K beat stick. Because Black doesn't have the. I don't know. I guess Vegemon is the beat stick, so they have that too. Here we go, trading it with the Mega again. Yeah.
Yeah, 12,000 is just I'm not. There are not many things I'm losing to.
Yeah, Terrace Cluster, but like. To rely on Terrace Cluster is a really bad game plan. Yeah. Not that he's doing that, but like, how else does Green out this other than his Mega himself?
Right. I go into my my ultimate there. 3 cost Evo, 10,000 DP. Not many things are going to be bigger than that anyway.
Yeah.
Surprisingly, all this drawing I'm doing, I don't think I actually saw Omnimon, besides the security reveal. I don't think I've drawn into him.
Well, how many do you play in this build? 2?
There's 2 in here.
Oh, so that makes sense, yeah. Whose turn is it?
It's Anthony's.
Yeah,
I think he's just trying to build.
He's just trying to figure out how to build.
He has 1 security card left. I think he knows he's in a bad spot right now. Yeah,
sometimes here, like, you want to build wide, you don't want to build up, because even if Green can build up, because, I mean, so he plays Rust here.
That's Rose, actually.
Oh, that's Rose.
Yeah, so
Rose.
His game plan, I think, was just to keep me suspended because his Rose was suspended.
Yeah, but the fundamental problem about Rose is that, like, you immediately have to trade at least one security to get her second effect because she can't tap the one that's already tapped, meaning the attack already goes through.
Right.
So, like, at best, she just works like a pseudo blocker because the Mega's going to crash into the Rose.
I went into another Mega, so I have 2 Megas now.
Exactly. So he can suspend one, but he'll crash another. Yeah, so...
So, I used my first Pleasemon to attack into his Rose.
Yeah, so he taps in.
No, Rose says when it attacks the player.
Oh.
Yeah, Rose's effect says when it attacks the player.
I see how that card is a little poorer than I thought. Yeah.
Yeah, and then he has no security cards now.
Yeah, and the Megas are just going to suffer. Yeah. See, it all comes back to like 1 or 2 turns specifically where you have to look back and say, like, should I have attacked with the level 5 there? Because if he's going to build up anyway, if he builds it to a point where you don't have the Mega or another monster on board, Digimon, you kind of just... He's the one placing pressure on you, especially with the blocker, so if he uses the blocker a little better in the late game, he maybe can afford to wait 1 or 2 turns, and sometimes that's all he needs.
Yeah, I think he definitely should have kept the blocker on instead of attacking with it.
Yeah, and he doesn't see Mimi either, which is really, really necessary for Tempo to really win, because if they're not spamming an egg every turn, they're kind of just hoping to trade, but most decks that can establish bodies can't really trade that well. You're not going to trade well.
He ran into a Hammer Spark, so it automatically just ended his turn.
Yeah, it's unfortunate. Which he probably wasn't going to do much anyway.
Yeah, I think he scoops right here.
Yeah, that's...
yeah, he's scooping right there.
Yeah.
And that's it. Good game. I mean, it was unfortunate that he just didn't run into cards that he needed to see.
Yeah, and looking back on it, he probably will think twice about attacking and stuff. Is that Gaia Force?
My last security card was Gaia
Yeah,
Force.
that's so funny.
Yeah, so I mean, I was unfortunately for him, I was just in a better spot. I had 1 in my hand. 1 was my last security card. But yeah, so that was that match. This is Keith and Santiago for commentary here on this. We'll hit up more. Let us know what you think in the comments down below, and we'll see you guys next time.
Bye, guys.